Hello everybody, this is Ashley Jamerson coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I have an awesome NACA review update for you. So if you've been watching my NACA videos, you know that I am a licensed real estate agent in North Carolina only, and my husband and I used the program to purchase our home about 3 years ago. Our loan mortgage process was fairly easy because we were financially ready to purchase a house. We didn't have a payment shock, we had savings, we had stable income, we didn't have any late payments and things like that. So our process was pretty smooth. We did close late because our home needed some items on the hand inspection, and that just caused some hangups in the hand stage, which happens after the inspection stage. But I'm coming back from a cold, but this particular file was absolutely amazing. It closed on time. I thought it was going to close 3 days late. We were all mentally prepared for it to close 3 days late, but it closed on the date that was on the contract originally, which is like absolutely amazing. Some details about this file that may have helped it along the way, like helped it close on time, is that the buyer had savings, he had a stable income, he had no late fees. He was very, very responsive. So when I asked for something, when the lender asked for something, if the attorney asked for something, himself and the seller were very, very responsive. I received the information within like the day, like within an hour most of the time, because we did utilize the Google Drive hack that I mentioned in another video. So everything that I sent, everything that he sent, and also the seller sent was all on that file. So if anyone asked for anything, someone could get it to that person. And I had the Google Drive app on my cell phone, so I was able to just send things off. It was a really, really good process. So some details about the actual contract process. September 25th, he went under contract. That day, I sent the contract to the lender, well, the MC in this situation. I sent it, or I scheduled the home inspection. I also sent it to the attorney. The following day, on September 26th, the attorney requested the seller information sheet, which was filled out and sent back the same day. By October 3rd, the inspection report was sent to hand. So this means that the inspection was completed. I do have a relationship with the inspector. He's someone that I use not only for NACA inspections, but I also ask him to use my, to do my other inspections as well. He is Kerry Norton of Home Inspectors. I think that's the name of his company, but the home inspector is Kerry Norton. He's very awesome. So October 3rd, that inspection report was sent to hand. By October 6th, Hand has sent us the repair request. The repair request for this home, the estimated cost for everything was $450. All they needed to do was replace some light bulbs and install some smoke detectors. The house was very, very move-in ready. We thought they were going to nitpick a little bit about some vinyl that was cracked around the base of the house. Some people freak out about that, but Hand didn't, and I'm very happy that they didn't. But again, the seller was very responsive and was thinking they would need to replace it, and they were prepared to do that. And so we were already prepared, basically. October 9th, the due diligence request was signed. October 18th, the reinspection was completed. No matter what, when you do the NACA program, if anything comes back on this hand report, you have to have a reinspection. I have never seen a NACA file not have a NACA repair list request. So it could be something very minor, but again, because this house was pretty much move-in ready, I think it was built in 2012, 2011, around there. Very good deal. October 21st, Hand accepted the reinspection results. On Friday, October 27th, we received the clear to close. So between the 21st and the 27th, there were some emails going back and forth where we thought we were going to close on November 3rd, which would have been 3 or 4 days after 3 days after the projected closing date on the original contract. But no, we received clear to close on October 27th, and then we closed on October 31st, which was yesterday. I can't really, I think that it was like a huge team effort. You know, the buyer was ready, willing, and able, very excited, very motivated. The seller, same. I mean, didn't have any issues from the seller. The lender, Sean Cunningham, absolutely amazing. Literally, like when I emailed him, he would email me back. Like I would email him in the morning thinking I'd follow up around 1 o'clock. No, I got an email back within like 20-30 minutes. And that's not always going to be the case because we're not his only file, but because he's so awesome. I mean, the attorney that we used was William and Exum. The attorney was very good with this file. I mean, his paralegal, everybody over there was great. I don't have any complaints at all about this file. So some details. This buyer did buy his interest rate down to 1.75, and that costs a lot of money to do that. As you know, for my video, we chose not to buy down our interest rate, but he did buy it down to 1.75. I hate this cold. It's driving me crazy. His mortgage is absolutely lovely. 1.75 is basically, I think, 4 points. So one thing I didn't know, and that the attorney brought up at closing, and I'm actually going to follow up with my client around tax time. So because he put down so much money to close and buy down his interest rate, that amount of money may be tax deductible. So I'm going to follow up with him to make sure that he gets with a CPA and not with a regular, you know, tax preparer person. He needs to get with a CPA to see if that, I mean, it's like almost $6,500 to see if that is tax deductible. Some things that were covered, this is like the closing disclosure, some things that the lender paid for. They paid for the appraisal, which would have been $520. They paid for the broker credit report, which would have been $50. The flood certification fee. This house was not in a flood zone, but there was also a $10 fee that they paid for. Life of loan flood monitoring is $7. They paid for that. The survey was $375. They paid for that. Tax service fee was $84. They paid for that. Abstract title search, attorney fee, courier, expediting mail, closing agent, doc prep, closing agent, and the lender's title insurance, all of that was paid for as well. So that is probably another $2,200 that was paid for, as well as the broker origination fee was paid for by the lender. So he didn't have to worry about any of that. No recording fee, which was $154. So basically all of his closing costs that he paid was the amount to buy down his interest rate, the homeowner's insurance premium, the prorated portion from the taxes and insurance he had to pay for the 1 day, which is October 31st, and the remainder of the year. So that's his HOA, the property insurance, and the property taxes, and then the owner's title insurance, which was optional, but we definitely got that. So just very happy that this closed on time. This is probably going to be a shock, but as soon as this closed, I reached out to my clients who were thinking about the NACA program, who were pre-qualified with other lenders, and I said, since you're pre-qualified with other lenders and you may want to use this program and you have some time, like some of them don't want to close until like January or February, I was like, go ahead and see if you can check out the program. It's not that bad, but again, if you have financial issues, if you're consistently late on things, you're not currently current on your things, you don't have savings, your income is rocky, then this program is just going to be a nightmare. It's going to take you forever. So this is a good one. This is a very, very good one. Start to end September 25th till October 31st. I cannot complain. So if you have any questions about the NACA program in North Carolina, because I'm only licensed in North Carolina, I get lovely calls from New York and Texas and Florida and things like that, but I can only sell property and I only know the North Carolina contract, and it's a doozy, so that's the only one I want to learn right now. But if you have any questions, definitely call or text me 980-319-3664 to start your Charlotte home search. Check out my website, search704.com. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Leave some comments below. don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I will continually update you as I work with different NACA products and customers. But this is amazing. I mean, it's the conventional loan, no PMI, 1.75% interest on his first home. I mean, this is a very good situation for a young man like my client. So I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.